How you doing, Aries? We're going to tap in and see what's going on in the month of June for you. I've done Gemini season readings for all the signs, so tap into that as well to just see the overall energy for May and June. But yeah, let's get into it. So we're going to start with the energy I was picking up on. First of all, they're showing me like Yzma and Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove, which iconic movie, love that movie. I'm dying. Okay, so my great aunt, rest in peace, she loved that movie and she just showed me. That's what fucking what's it? What is the no, what's his name? What the fuck? Cusco. Yeah, that's when he's dancing like a llama. My great aunt used to do that all the time. She'd be like, it was so funny. Okay, that's so funny. That just made me happy. So, anyways, you guys were Yzma and somebody else was Kronk. Okay, and there's just somebody that like just cannot measure up to what you need. They could make a lot of mistakes or just be kind of a run track mind, and you're getting frustrated with somebody, I feel. And then I saw the 5 of Cups, right? So this could also be an energy of like maybe you're only focusing on what's going wrong, and maybe there's a need to shift your perspective a bit here. Yeah, and then like just the fact that my great aunt was brought up just now, it could be time to kind of like go down memory lane with somebody, like remember your good times, your fun times. Or you could do something like watch a kid movie or some like go have a pool day, like something to like kind of bring out your guys' inner child to maybe take the pressure a bit off of the connection. It feels like there's too much pressure. And it's time to just, simplify, remember the good times, stuff like that. Like maybe this could even be like you and a business partner. I definitely suggest like taking a work trip or just taking a day off so you guys aren't so much at each other. Okay. We have Maidenhair Fern at the bottom of the deck. Be cautious. A delicate situation requires extra care and attention. Do not be in a hurry. So yeah, definitely watch how you are showing up. Speak to people how you want them to speak to you. Imagine the roles were reversed. Imagine like you were the one messing up or you were the one not showing up how everyone wished you were. How would you want someone to treat you? How would you want someone to communicate to you that they need more from you? Shame, judging, being harsh is never a way to get people to be on your side. Like it's just not what works. Okay. Magnolia. I'm noticing there's 2 M's: harmony, success, and affirmation. So somebody could have a name starting with an M. There could be a business name with an M, something like that. But it looks like, if you approach with caution and delicacy, it will work out. Okay, we have Cauldron here. This is good news brewing, positivity, and good intentions. If next to the Baba Yaga card, it may be an unpleasant surprise. And it is next to the Baba Yaga card. Okay, what's Siberian Fir? Truth, lifelong friendships, resilience, longevity. May refer to someone you trust deeply. And then Rose. This is romantic love. Ugh. I don't know what's going on specifically, but definitely approach something with caution. Okay. I feel like you do want success. You want something to work out, and I think it could, but I think it's all about how you approach the situation. Yeah, this has something to do with like somebody you work with, it feels like. All right, let's get the actual cards out and see what's going on. Messages for Aries for the month of June. Yeah, we've got perspective. So again, it's all about how you're viewing something. And know that everyone has their own truth, right? So like everyone has a past, everyone has expectations, needs, things like that. And so all of those things influence how we receive things, So I would definitely keep that in the back of your mind. Okay, but we have perspective here. Changing the way we view the situation is essential. Consider the perspectives of the others involved and the many truths and meanings that exist. So it's not to say that you're just right or this other person is just right, but it's not just black and white here. There's a lot that is involved in this situation. There could be a lot of history involved here. So I definitely think that you need a bird's eye view on the situation. Zoom out. Don't just look at your feelings, your needs, look at the other person too. There's a lot to be considered here. We have medicine garden, health, vitality, recovery. Okay. So I feel like whatever the situation involves, shifting your perspective will shift the situation, shift the energy. It will recover it. But your perspective is your responsibility, you know? This is a bird's nest, home, stability, and living space. Yeah, so obviously, like, whenever it involves your money, your stability, whenever it involves like possibly impacting your children or your family, obviously that's high tension. That's a big deal, right? But I feel like, if like it feels like you guys are starting a business with a friend or something. And if it's not something like that, it's whatever. Um it feels like you are, because there's so much at stake, you're not seeing things clearly, but know that, like, if you guys are starting a business, obviously it impacts their family and their stability as well. So it's like, it's not that you care more than anybody or anything like that. And I feel like that's like the mentality you might have. Like, I have more at stake. This is a big deal to me. Well, it's a big deal to everyone, and everyone has something at stake. So, relax or communicate in a way that makes sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Okay, bottom of the deck. Overall energy, we have justice. Yeah, there's definitely a need for balance here. There's a need to be honest but fair. There's a need to maybe even compromise a bit. Okay, we have the King of Swords, the Tower, the Eight of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Five of Swords. Yeah. Aries, your energy is the Emperor. I'm going to be honest, I feel like you're being selfish right now. Or I feel like you're trying to like dominate the situation. Okay. I definitely see like this is some sort of business venture that I don't think is going to work out because of it feels like my way or the highway. Okay, King of Swords. I feel like someone thinks they know more than someone else, and you may, but there's a reason you came together with this person. You know what I mean? And if you did it just to have someone that would just go along with your ideas, then you shouldn't be starting a business with someone or investing in somebody or having them invest in you, whatever the case may be. But I just feel like no one is willing to compromise. No one's being there's not it's not fair, it's not balanced. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. Somebody wants to be in charge, and it's just not making a conducive environment. Okay? And if this doesn't have to do with work career, it just seems like someone wants to be in charge of somebody else. Someone wants to be the one that makes all the choices. And that's not fair. It needs to be more balanced. Could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio, or another Aries. But there needs to be a little wiggle room, a little give and take. All right, let's see what's going on, though. We're going to look at the recent past. Okay, let's keep it moving. Recent past for Aries in the month of June. Oh, all right. Okay, so we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Chariot, Cancer, the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Wands. Yeah. So I definitely feel like the Lovers, the Chariot. I mean, I definitely feel this could have been something that may have been a little rushed. The excitement of it all could have, gotten the best of people here. I feel like there is a mutual passion, a mutual love, mutual respect for one another. But it feels like, yeah, somebody could have been like an investor, or maybe someone feels like they brought more to the table. And I feel like that like power struggle is what is causing issues here, because we have the Ten of Swords. So it feels like somebody pulled away, or someone wants to cut their losses, or maybe someone is not as invested in it as someone else. We do have the Six of Wands. So someone is very focused on the success. Someone's focused, maybe they want recognition. Hmm. Let's see. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Okay, we have the King of Cups, the Empress. Yeah. Okay. It feels like there's people with different approaches to, it feels like a business. I don't know. But it feels like with the Empress, that's about sitting back, receiving, attracting. This is about allowing things to flow so they come naturally. Okay, King of Cups is, you know, a very generous, someone might be more nurturing than someone else. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, someone, it feels like, I feel like someone has more trust than someone else, because we have the Eight of Swords here. So it's like you may have an approach of like, oh, we need to take action. We need to get things done. We need to go, go, go. And someone else may be like, no, just chill. Everything's going to be fine. And like, because of that difference in approach, I feel like there's some issues coming about. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Okay, there's the Three of Pentacles, the Death card, the Hierophant. Yeah. You guys could have been dealing with a Pisces, by the way. This is a little similar, not really, but a little bit to Pisces energy, especially in the past year. But yeah, there's definitely like a partnership, a mentorship that just was not working. You know, like I definitely think that someone maybe invested more, or someone may have had more knowledge about the situation than someone else. And it feels like there was just different approaches that worked for people, and you guys couldn't find a way to make these approaches cohesive. I feel like someone just kind of cut their losses and was like, you know what, let me just kind of do it on my own. Tell me more about the Six of Wands. Yeah, Three of Cups, Two of Swords, the Strength card, the Moon card. Yeah. I feel like you just, this could have been something you started with friends, that something was supposed to be fun, a good time, and you just were like, you know what? No one's taking it seriously. I'm going to do my own thing. That's what it feels like. All right, let me organize my life. Okay, let's see what's going on in the present. Let's see how this is impacting everyone. Present energy for Aries, please and thank you. All right, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, the Star card, the Ten of Wands. Ooh. Oh, my neck hurts. Okay. So, in the present energy, you're definitely trying to figure out, like, okay, now what is what the vibe is. Like, now, like, you're not in a rush to, like, get new people on board. You're not in a rush to invest in something else or get something else going. But you're taking your time, because it feels like, you don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. You don't want to invest your time and energy into somebody that it's not going to work out. Whether this is love, romance, business, family, whatever, you don't want to waste your time again. Like you don't want that. Okay, so Queen of Cups, the Hermit, you're really taking your time to look within and ask yourself, what do I want? What makes Aries happy? What brings you fulfillment? You know, you're really looking within for that guidance, right? Because there could have been other people who may have advised you, oh, you should work with this person, you should date that person, you and this person would be the best of friends. And yeah, maybe on surface level it looked good, maybe on paper, but the more you got to know each other, got to work with each other, spent time together, you realize there's a lot of differences here. So I feel like before you invest your time and energy into someone, you want to ask yourself, okay, what makes me happy? What brings me fulfillment? What makes me feel good and secure? What do I need to from somebody else to feel that? And that's good to be clear on that before you invest into somebody else so that way you don't get the same result. But Two of Wands, Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's definitely a time of just asking yourself, what do you want? You walked away from something that wasn't fulfilling. You're willing to put in the time and effort it takes to get to know yourself. You're willing to walk away from comfort zones, explore new options, but you want to make sure before investing, you have a plan. You're a man with a plan. What is it? Stand with a plan? I don't know. But we have the Star card, the Ten of Wands, Aquarius energy with the Star card. Yeah, I mean, you're just putting the pressure on yourself to figure out what makes you happy. What do you want to invest in? What do you want investing in you? What are the things you need from a partnership, a friendship, a business? It's just about getting clear on these things right now. I like that. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, Page of Wands, the Devil, the Sun, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's like you don't want, divine partnership, but then ends up, screwing you. You don't want to venture out on something, but it ends up being the devil. You don't want the Sun and then the Nine of Wands. Like, you're good on that. You don't want to, you've learned the lesson, okay? Which is good. Because some people, they'll walk away from something, completely blame it on the person and go do the same thing again, right? You recognize, like, okay, I may have rushed into this. I may not have been clear on what I needed, what made me happy. So let me get clear on that before I do this again. Genius. Love it. All right, so let's see what's coming in the near future for you. What's coming in for Aries in the month of June? Near future, please and thank you. All right, so we have Justice, Three of Wands. Okay, approaching things with balance. I like that. You're looking for the fairness. You're looking for the equal give and take. You're looking for, okay, what areas am I willing to compromise? What am I not? I love it. You're moving forward with confidence. Okay, we have the Hanged Man because you've had a shift in perspective. You see things clearly now. You took a beat to ask yourself, okay, that didn't work. Why didn't it work? Okay, this is what I need to get clear on. This is what, I need to stay strong on. This is what I can release. Love it. All right, we have the High Priestess, King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, especially in terms of like work, investment, putting your efforts, your energy, your resources into things, you're definitely using your intuition. You're allowing yourself a moment of hesitation, right? Because if you hesitate, it allows you to get clear a bit, right? Obviously, we don't want to just hesitate and live in fear, but we don't want to just rush into things either, right? You're making a good balance between taking action and holding for a second. Where in the past, I do feel like you were mostly in your masculine energy, taking action, crossing things off the to-do list. But now I feel like you've learned how to encompass that feminine energy, which is allowing yourself to sit back, listen to your intuition, receive. So I feel like you've got a good balance with that now, which is good. All right. Yeah, I just feel like you've made the decision, you've learned the lessons you've learned, and you're moving forward with more confidence, knowing how to use your resources, your skills, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. and you're going from the Fool to the Magician. So the Fool has all of the same tools as the Magician, but the Fool uses them more so as like toys or just having fun, where the Magician is getting more serious. So you've learned how to use your skills and the others around you in the way that best suits you, you know? Instead of just like moving around aimlessly, which you might have done in the past, you're moving with more intention and awareness because you've matured. I love it. All right. I like the way that went. Okay, so we're going to close it out with some angel messages, and that'll be that. We have communicate clearly, look for a sign. Yes, if you believe, ask your angels. So, yeah, definitely big on communicating clearly. And I feel like, again, you've learned this, you get that, you see where you went wrong in the past, and you're making better decisions in the future. So, love it. All right, let's get the final bit for Aries for June. Please and thank you. Okay. All right, we have within the next few months. So I feel like things are going to smooth out for you. You're going to get clarity in the next few months. I'm noticing there's like a building here. You guys could be, it almost looks like you guys could be going to court or like some sort of business thing. I don't know. Let go. Yeah, you guys definitely know you need to let go of somebody or something. Abundance. Absolutely. Everything's going to work out in the near future. It's looking good. Big happy changes. So yeah, something very positive is going to come about after this. You definitely have to forgive, let go, and allow yourself to move forward with more knowledge. You learned a lesson. Perfect. All right. That's all I have for you today, Aries. Thank you for watching. Check out your Gemini season reading. I've already done that for all the signs. If you guys would like a personal reading, personal ceremony, you want to check out my online classes, my online ceremonies, or join my newsletter, all of that is going to be on my website. And the newsletter is the greatest way to, kind of stay connected with me. I send out discounts, coupons, and spiritual guidance in there, some limited offers, cool stuff like that. All right. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, I'll see y'all later, Aries. Have a good day. Bye bye.